The Tesla Model Y is a sleek, all-electric SUV designed for efficiency, performance, and versatility. With an impressive range of up to 330 miles on a single charge, it's perfect for both city commutes and long road trips. This spacious interior seats up to 7, featuring a minimalistic design with cutting-edge technology, including Tesla's signature 15-inch touchscreen. Acceleration from 0 to 60 miles per hour takes as little as 3.5 seconds, which I'll show you later in the performance model. Plus, with Tesla's autopilot and over-the-air updates, the Model Y redefines the future of driving. I think one of the things I like best is just the design and style of all these different components inside the car. The handles inside, the buttons, the woodwork, the mirrors, the speakers up on top here. Very, very nice. Everything was really sleekly made. All the drawers, everything, all the sliders opened up really nice. There were lights everywhere that needed to be lights. Using the navigation screen I found to be actually pretty easy to use. Anybody with any kind of savvy with their iPhone or their Samsung Galaxy or tablets are going to find it easy to navigate around here. Even when driving it, it was pretty easy to navigate around. I'd recommend obviously getting used to it before you go for long drives, but nonetheless, I thought it was kind of fun and engaging to use as far as the touch screen goes. Driving, it was a real smooth, clean drive. It definitely felt more like a toy, but the design, very, very sleek. You got to run your hand across this car just to see even the handlebars, the inset handlebars like this. Getting inside the car is actually pretty easy for a tall guy, 6'2" guy. The details on the wheels, the tires, the brakes, the brake rotors, everything was really, really nicely made. Everything's really clean, organized. Trunk space I found to be actually pretty hardy. There's a lot of space back there, a lot of hiding space for your groceries and all that kind of stuff. Again, very nicely designed, very minimalistic in nature, very simple design. But nonetheless, lots of space to pack up for your trips. I found even little pockets like this, little hidden pockets that made it kind of easy to put stuff in and hide things. Pretty simple. The leather interior, beautiful. Opening and closing the doors and the trunk space was absolutely extraordinary. The little features like this, the little lights, the wheel hub covers, just a really nice, sleek design. Very clean paint job. Opening the front trunk space, because of course there's no engine, right? You open that up and you have even more storage space, which I thought was pretty cool. Not a lot of space, but definitely more space for putting extra stuff inside of there, groceries and going shopping and all that kind of stuff. Washer fluid, all these little details were really, really well thought out. I was actually very impressed. It didn't feel really real cheap, the components. They didn't go overboard. They didn't put too much stuff on it. They made it kind of simple for all of us that want to enjoy a nice, sporty SUV car like this. Real sleek. Love it. Got a lot of compliments on it, actually, when I was driving it along. I think you can't deny, in the full open skylight was just remarkable, just beautiful. Kind of felt like driving, I would describe it as a spaceship toy. It was very, very weird driving it at first. The touch screen here, show you some more, had some really cool features in there. Like as far as, giving you a warm feel, you can do like all these different settings to make you feel warm and cozy. And it actually changes the lighting inside the car too. It just changes the ambiance settings. It was really cool, kind of playing around with this and fussing around with the music and stuff. But there's just so many cool options that make this car kind of fun, including games and things. If you're a passenger, obviously, you can tap into Netflix and Hulu and all these different things. So you're a passenger in the back seat, which I found to be actually pretty easy to look in, and sitting in the back seat. Again, as a tall guy, 6'1" guy sitting in the back was no problem. But there's plenty of viewing room for people that are in the back seat or the passenger, not that you're supposed to be watching it while you're driving. The cameras were definitely high tech and felt high definition to me, made it easy to see things. Again, the buttons and things were all really easy to use, not overly sensitive. The doors felt hardy, good horn sound. The engine sound was obviously very quiet, but very sleek. using little components like this, like the mirror and the lights and all these things are all kind of standard. But they were nice. They were nice and simple, not overdone. This isn't like a Jaguar or a really, really super expensive kind of car kind of thing. I think they did just enough to please the customer, but not too much more. But that's okay, because you want to keep the price points down. The drive, again, very strange, but excellent. I thought it was a lot of fun to drive. The steering was really sharp and tight. It felt very sporty, but very comfortable. Riding in the back seat, we actually had the baby in the back seat, was actually very comfortable too. Obviously, lots of leg room. You can see here two tall guys sitting in the front seat. Lots of leg room. The adjustable seats were actually very easy to use, but we really didn't have to use them. It was actually very comfortable. So driving it, I would say I'd give it definitely 2 thumbs up. I thought it was excellent to drive. I could see driving this on long distances. Again, it's going to average around 330 miles on a single charge and stuff, but I would see it as being very comfortable, taking turns, the warning light systems and things, but boy, does this thing have pickup. So I would definitely give the Model Y 2 thumbs up. Really fun car to drive, and I think reasonable.